Excuse me, officer. What? You're not a real cop. What? What? Check this out. Hey, so you're driving down the highway, coming from that way, and all you see is the front of a cop car and a little shadow inside that could be doing radar until you get up close and you realize, oh, come on now. Are you kidding me? This is genius. What a way to tell people to slow down. And all it is, that is very smart. Do you need me for anything?
No, you're all good.
You're just happy to get out. Get.
Come back, they probably explained it to you, but you can come back.
We entered the Yukon territory, drove through it, made one pit stop at that little sign city village thing, which was yesterday's video, and then we popped down the opposite side of the highway. So we came up Highway 97. So picture this side of the screen as the province of BC. We left Vancouver, which is over here. We went up the 97, crossed over into the Yukon, and now we're doing down Highway 37 down this side. Or the map's this way. I don't know, depends on how you look at it. I know that's getting confusing. But anyway, we were only in the Yukon for maybe 1 hour. We had a checkpoint entering the Yukon where they took my ID, phone number, all that other stuff, because they're monitoring everybody who's entering the territory. Because BC residents are allowed to travel into the Yukon right now, that doesn't mean it's a very friendly welcome. So because the territory has allowed us to come and visit, because their tourism season would flop if they didn't let the travelers come through. And a lot of these areas up here do thrive a lot on travelers coming from BC up here to explore. But that doesn't mean the local residents out here agree with the decision. So I have chosen to just tour the Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Alaska on some other adventure we do either next year or down the line. So I decided we're going to keep these travels within our province for the meantime. So we're back in BC. Yep, it's kind of weird. We're back in BC right here, the best place on earth. And maybe me being biased because I was born and raised here, but I kind of agree with that statement. So, yeah, we went up one side of the province. Now we're about to go down the other side of the province. It was kind of weird to be able to enter a territory, cross over, and right back down the other side. But hey, let's see where today's adventure goes. The sign right there says, "Welcome to the Yukon." Sign right there says, "Welcome to BC." When we're out here adventuring in a land that we've never traveled before, finding a place to boondock or disperse camping or whatever you want to call it, I find pretty easy. In a place like this, I just poke my nose down dirt road after dirt road until something pays off. I don't have a process here. I literally just go until something feels right. Does this go anywhere? Hopefully do a nice flat area with a nice view of the lake. Nope. With a lake. Hey, a nice area with a view of the lake would be great. Nope. This is it. I am in no mood to be doing any driving today, so we are actually on the prowl to find a place to call home tonight. We could totally stay here, but then we can't see anything. Let's keep going. Hopefully a video like this might help you guys to see how many places there is that you could just pull over and sleep here in BC, and or help you guys, you know, work through the process of finding places to sleep at night. Like if I was just tired, I would have slept right back there. I don't care. Ugh. If I was tired, I would actually just sleep at this little pullout on the side of the road here. Like some people always say, you know, how do you find places to sleep? I literally pull over. If I was tired, right there, that'll do. I don't care. Doesn't need to be fancy if I'm tired. Well, let's find a fancy place to call home tonight. You see, that's the problem right there. I have my standards set way too high when it comes to choosing the place that I want to call home tonight. Normally I don't care, I'll pull over somewhere, but for some reason today I got it in my mind that I want to be close to water, somewhere pretty with a view. That's a big problem because then you're gonna drive and drive and drive until you find it. I'm being picky. I don't see any no parking signs down here. No overnight signs, nothing. Whoa, look at the bottom of that lake. Wow. Definitely a perfect spot to call home, except that it's a park. And because I know it's a park, even though that there's no signs posted anywhere, but they do have a garbage can located right over there with a garbage bag in it, which means this is a park. So because of that, I won't stay here because I don't want that knock on the door. And this is how you get that knock on the door. When you're like, whatever, I don't see a sign, let's just park here. It's a park, it's all good. That's where the disturbed sleeps come in. Nobody wants a local knocking. Nobody wants the authorities knocking, whether it be a police officer or the parks guys. So when it comes to a park, just avoid them completely. Like, because I could be that guy and I could probably get away with a night here, but why? Why would I go to bed tonight wondering, is somebody gonna bother me and go, hey. See, I see dirt, I drive down it. I'm always like this. If I see a side road off the, ooh, this is forks in a few different areas. Oh, it's by a river. Goes that way, straight, or this way. It's a nice little spot by the river right there. It's down these dirt roads are where all the epic places to sleep are. But some of you are like, I am not driving down a dirt road. That's not who I am. Honestly, poke your nose down one. If it gets too bad or has too big of a puddle, you just back out of it. But this is where all the good places to sleep are. This opens up into 3 different camp spots. Right along the river. It's a nice spot. But my only problem with camping beside a river is this guy. Yep, you. It'd be a great spot for you guys to come down and camp though. But for me, because of CRUZ, I can't camp out beside fast running water. Because if I do, I have to keep them on leash. And for me, that's not very fun. You know, I like finding a place to sleep at night where I can keep him off a leash. He can have his run around and I don't got to worry about his own safety. So we're going to move on down the road a little bit. Finding a place to sleep should be the least of your worries living in a van. I've always found that I use the same mindset, just pull over. For the most part, I'm in and out anyway. I'm gone in the morning. Oh, until you get down a dirt road and you run into a great big truck and trailer, now you gotta back way out. I just had to back out because of him. All right. Now, fingers crossed we don't run into another one. I seen a sign on the side of the road that said Wheeler Lake. All we need is a nice little place to call home tonight. Doesn't look like there's campgrounds here, but definitely some campers just parked off to the side there. That's it. Just like a little boat launch out here, and that's about it. Looks like another family all camped out over there. I think we're just gonna pull in right here and make home for the night. The weather up here in the north has been very temperamental. It's been sunny at 9 o'clock in the morning, raining by noon, and then sunny again by the time I go back to bed. But there's nothing better than finding a great place to call home with good neighbors. What was that, buddy? You got a chipmunk? It's a chipmunk, bro.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Cute.
It's the animals, man. He just like freaks out every time. He doesn't care how big they are, man. Buffalo don't matter, man. Let's go.
No doubt.
Yeah, he's like, hey.
Must get a kick at all the bears you see on the highway.
Oh yeah,
Right.
and I got lots of videos of him just noticing the bears last minute. Like, I'll be filming and then he'll stand up and you'll notice the bear right there and he freaks out. Super funny. I think the first thing you need to do when you pull up somewhere and you make home beside somebody else is to do the natural thing, and that's to smile, wave, and say hello. It's a great way to let them know that you're okay, and also a great way to find out who they are as well. Because if they're not good neighbors, they look at you and maybe throw their middle finger at you. Maybe it's time to leave. Today, we got pretty good neighbors. I don't know what happened last time I did this, but these are a complete mess. I think I'm gonna take extra care next time on how I wrap these things up. This is insane. I'm definitely getting better and better at putting that awning up. But it's nice to have that outdoor space. So the lake out here is called Wheeler Lake, and it looks damn beautiful. Too bad it wasn't cloudy, because I bet you this lake, the colors just pop if the sun's out. Look at this. Having the boat looks kind of fun, doesn't it? Look how fun that thing looks. Ooh, maybe one day. One day, one day, one day. Yeah! Now I want a boat. Well, I might have to settle for that boat. That floating little raft, that's probably what I'm gonna start off with. That one. But a pretty quaint little spot. It's always nice when you come down here and your neighbors are super friendly and they're just camped out here with their family. It gives that sense of comfort when you're down here, when you're around other good people, especially when there's a family around. And we all know me, normally when there's a family and kids and crying and yelling at kids and hearing kids say "Mom" all day long, normally that's where I draw the line. I'm out. But after all the time that we spent driving down the Alaska highway forever, seeing nobody day after day, and then nobody again day after day, it's kind of nice to be around some people, some noise, some boats out on the water, some kids in the background. And CRUZ is over there on the hunt for a chipmunk that went whipping by the front of the van. He's still on the search for it. The thing ran across the van like 10 minutes ago, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna get you.
Good timing. Those guys just left at warp.
Yeah, I know. Well, it wasn't really that good timing because I had to back 3/4 of the way out of that driveway for
They
him.
were coming out towing their boat. Yeah, That's a tough one.
Yeah, but I mean, after knowing that, I'm glad it was that timing.
Exactly. It was worth it.
Yeah. Even the people who camped up there are good people. I've been out here editing videos, watching like hundreds of mosquitoes fly around here. They're not getting me because I got bug spray sprayed on me. But I'm over here working. Mr. CRUZ is, well, passed out sleeping. Our neighbors up there just took the boat out. Those neighbors over there just took the boat out. Something tells me that I'm not doing this right. I'm sitting there working my butt off. Having a beer too, but I'm working. They're out playing. And he's taking a siesta. I think I need to rethink this whole van life thing. Sometimes we just find the greatest places to call home. And this one was absolutely perfect. Exactly what I needed that day. That's our neighbor out there in the water. It's 10:30 p.m. and the sun hasn't even gone down yet. It's been a pretty damn good day today. Got lots of work done, edited some videos, and now it's 10:30 p.m. and it's time to relax. Look at the sun. Look how high up it is. It's still got quite a ways to go. It's after 10 p.m. at night. And there's my boat. It's been a pretty damn good day today. Good neighbors and just a good little spot. We lucked out. A picture perfect place with some really great neighbors. These guys here offered me to use. He's like, hey, we're going out fishing for a while. We'll probably won't be back for a long time. So if you want to keep stoking our fire and use our fire, you can. They offered me dinner. Just good people. Sorry guys, I gotta turn this camera on. This is just way too good not to share. All right, now we're done. Pile up some pillows. All my pillows. Where's my other pillow? Pile up all my pillows. Gonna prop my phone up right there. Oh, come on. Prop my phone up. Like my screen cover there. Someone sent me that on Instagram. It's pretty cool. Excuse me. Oh, I only have one left. I'll prop that right up there. Movie time, guys. CRUZ, you're soaking wet. Whoa, CRUZ! No, dude, you're wet. CRUZ, you gotta get down, buddy. CRUZ, you're soaking wet. No. CRUZ, no. You're soaking wet, bro. You can't come up here. Don't look at me like that. You're wet. Dude, you got my blanket all wet. CRUZ! Hey. CRUZ's mad because I won't let him up on the bed. Sorry, buddy. You're the one that jumped in the lake, not me. You did. You jumped in the lake, didn't you? Hopefully this video you learned that just driving down a dirt road sometimes can lead to downright van life paradise. And a great place to call home. Alright you guys, see that little orange square with a P on it? Just click it. I know you want to. I know you're curious. Just click the button. Just touch it, touch it, touch it.